found.
Yeah.
But against the Barcelona side, looks like the end of the road.
Woo!
3-0 in the first leg, looks like end of the road for Bayern.
That's so hot. I can't even handle it. Bayern Munich, let's see what they can do when they play the second leg. But we mentioned this morning on the program that as long as Cristiano Ronaldo is scoring in the UEFA Champions, because after he scored last night,
Now Messi has overtaken him by one.
Messi has overtaken him by one. I told you, it's a war between these two guys. So if you want Messi to be quiet, Ronaldo should also be quiet. All right, before we took that update from the UEFA Champions League, we're about talking about the Beach Soccer World Cup. Good one. You mentioned some of the programs the NFF they put in place is also improving the performance of our referee. And Jelili Ogumuyiwa is one referee that has been doing so well, and to know that he will be at the Beach Soccer World Cup is massive for his career.
I mean, he officiated the final of the African Championship, which is good for him on a personal note, and it's also encouraging that he's making giant strides. And right now, he's one of the best beach soccer referees in the world. Because I remember he's handled the semi-finals of the World Cup before, and Nigeria is not going to be at the Beach Soccer World Cup, but Jelili will be there. And that gives him an opportunity to officiate up to the highest level, because Nigeria is not there, so there's no conflict of interest. So we congratulate him for what he's been able to do. And I think it's also a lesson for other referees that, look, give this your best, be focused on what you do, give 100% to what you're doing, and you don't even know how far it will get you. But congratulations to Ogumuyiwa. And I think another lesson for the Nigerian Football Federation is, look, if we put structures in place, that's the most difficult thing to do. Put structures in place, we can raise a whole lot of Nigerians, empower a lot of young people who will go very, very far and impact on this game very positively.
That's it. I totally agree. Good one. Big ups to Jelili Ogumuyiwa. And of course, the Nigerian Football Federation keep empowering the referees. And of course, under the new president, Tade Aziz, we know that reforms will come to refereeing in Nigeria.
Full time, 3-0, full time. Woo! And it now come 3-0.
Look at that.
I think it's the end of the road.
It's the
end of the road for Bayern.
Let's be careful.
Overturn a 3-0 deficit against Barcelona.
Let's be careful.
Mission impossible.
Let's see. That's what we said in their last game.
Well, that was Porto. Porto and Barcelona are not the same. This is FCB against FCB. Tiki-taka against Tiki-taka.
Not a good return for Pep Guardiola the Camp Nou. But let's see. It's football. Anything can happen. Full time. Barcelona 3, Bayern Munich 0. I'm about to let Tony beat Togo, but let's make Tony on easy a bit. You went to Ibadan. Let's let him lose some friends. Which team did you root for?
The interesting thing about my position is that in 3SC, a lot of players have been monitored for the national team. In Pillars, a lot of players are national team players. Rabiu Ali, the captain, Sofelo Safelokai, the goalkeeper, Moses Ebong. So it's difficult for me now to, be on one side. Be on the side of
when you look at the table and for the local league.
Shooting Stars were in the bottom for going into this game.
Exactly.
Pillars are back-to-back champions. So ordinarily one would have thought that Pillars would be, difficult to handle.
But what about the man looking for news?
Well, the Ibadan fans, I'm sure a lot of them are watching. Good turnout of spectators on a Wednesday. For a game played on a Wednesday. Good turnout of spectators. Excellent officiating. Top quality football. Pillars had the better chances. Could have won the game. But 3SC scored early in the game and were able to defend it. Now they are out of the bottom four and they want to keep winning. But this weekend, it is going to be Sunshine 3SC in Akure. That's the derby. That's the derby.
The project to come talk about that one. Thanks so much, Tony, for stopping by. Good updates coming from our man, Tony Bitoye, on the local league and, of course, football generally in Nigeria. Let's go on this quick break now, play some tennis. We'll stop by at the Madrid Open. When we return, Yemi Adebayo will join us. What's going on with Manny Pacquiao? We told you that after that fight, the talks will continue. We'll talk about it when we return. Stay with us. let's take some tennis for you at the Madrid Open. I know Stanislas Wawrinka still powers on. Good one also for Milos Raonic. We'll keep updating you as regards all coming out of that. Before we talk about the Madrid Open, Yemi Adebayo has joined us now. Yemi, good to have you on the program. Let's stay in Spain and talk about the Spanish La Liga. When we hear about all of these issues, sometimes we think it only happens in Africa and even Nigeria. But we're hearing that the league games in Spain might just be suspended.
From May 16, and a lot of issues. But primarily, the key issue there, TV rights. The federation is not happy with what it's getting. It's getting 4.5.
How can we be giving people this sort of entertainment?
Exactly.
And we're getting this.
It's getting 4.5%. I mean, I saw this coming a long time ago. The sharing of, there's a lot of inequality in the sharing of revenue. The top two teams, as Real Madrid and Barcelona, get a large chunk of whatever comes from the TV rights, and I foresaw this happening at some stage, and it's going to even affect the Spanish Cup final. Everything will be grounded from May 16. That's what the Spanish Federation is saying, that they're not happy with a lot of things, and most importantly, they're not happy with how revenue is shared. How can the Federation be getting that, I mean, little amounts in terms of revenue?
See what money is costing. Money, that's it, including the cup final.
Yes,
will be suspended.
It's going to be put on hold.
Look at that. In the top division, Barcelona lead La Liga rivals Real Madrid by 2 points with only 3 games left to play.
It's not just the La Liga, the lower division as well will be affected. So teams vying for promotion. A lot of things will be grounded, but they are professionals. At some points in Spain, there was some years, 1 or 2 seasons ago, where some clubs were not getting paid, and the players in the upper league, I mean, showed solidarity with their teams, with the other teams, and ensured that monies were paid. So it's like you rightly said, these things, when they come up, it makes you smile a little and look. It's not just in this part of the world that some of these things happen. But they do have issues as well.
So that's it. Let's see how the Spanish Football Federation will handle that one. Just remember, it's because of money. That's it. It's all about money. Talking about money, we saw a lot of money change hands when Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather Jr. clashed in Las Vegas. Not the sort of fight we waited for 5 years to see. A lot of hugging, a lot of pauses, and we heard some more talk. I'm better than Muhammad Ali, I'm better than this one. The talks were just too much. But Yemi, what are these guys trying to do to Pacquiao? I don't see any harm in the guy coming out to say, I was injured, my shoulder was damaged, that's why I didn't do well.
It's interesting. A lot of angles. From the Pacquiao angle, it looks like an excuse for losing that, and the fans are angry. If you knew your shoulder was damaged and it could impair your performance, why didn't you? As a matter of fact, there's a lawsuit now, and I'm afraid for the Pac-Man, because you look at what happened to Lance Armstrong. Different scenarios.
Somebody just wants money out of it.
That's what I'm saying. When these lawsuits come, one person gets something, other people will see that as an avenue to get. So I'm really afraid for Manny, because they're accusing him that he didn't tell the Nevada Boxing Commission